Welcome again to our fair and tea talk conversation. Nice to see you here.
Thank you. Thank you very much for
I
inviting me.
want to hear beautiful things about sector, about your company. First of all, I want to say welcome again.
Thank you.
Lars is a beautiful name.
Yes, it's fine.
I am happy to hear you.
Thank you.
Would you say something about your company's history or recent and from the past? You can summarize for Turkish followers or audience.
Yes, it's of course very difficult for such and give a short story for such an old company, but said in very short, we are a Danish founded company back in 1866, founded by 4 companies. And if we have to do it fast, we are today you would say a ro-ro operator. We are a logistics company. We are a passenger company also, mainly based in the northern part of Europe. We have our own fleet of vessels, more than 60 vessels today. We have our own fleet of trucks and truck heads, and we have various locations with logistical hubs, warehouses, cross-docking. And since 2018, we have also been based in the Mediterranean area, which we've been looking in for many years. And in 18, we were so lucky to acquire UNRO, so now we also have a base here.
Can we say that the best company which knows the Mediterranean well in the world as a sea line? Because you have 3 ports in Turkey.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, but I think we try to develop a pretty good setup here in Turkey. And as you said, we have some ports we're calling, and we have 15 departures every week from Turkey into Europe. So we
50 departures.
15 departures, yes. Main part from Pendik and from Istanbul, Pendik and Yalova, and then we do Izmir to Spain, and we do Mersin to Italy also. So
about your investment, because you invested more in Turkey in recent years, can you figure out what kind of investment in Turkey in recent times or this year?
Yes, I think it's pretty easy. We are pretty clarified what we have to do here. You know, we have put a lot of capacity into the market, and as said before, we are doing the highest number of frequency ever from Turkey to Europe, which is, you would say, a key factor for our customers. Frequency is everything in our business. So we'll continue increasing our capacity and putting capacity into the market. Also, of course, with the growth rates we see here in Turkey. So we think we have a pretty prosperous future together with our customers.
Almost we can say that all participants in our fair are your customers here. Can we say?
Not all, but we hope there will be. But there's a few, and there's a few of our big customers here. But of course there's a potential for us here.
Yes, you are an international company, but in Turkey, including me, everyone can know about your company.
Yes, but we are very confident about our presence.
Strong function in Turkish economy.
We have our own entity here in Turkey, and we are very aware that, you know, doing business in Turkey, it also requires we are considered as local, and we also consider ourselves as local. Nevertheless, we are owned by Danes, but you know, we are flying Turkish flag. We have Turkish crew, and we are doing a lot for the DFDS group here in Turkey. Like our development team for IT is also sitting here. So we see ourselves as international, but also Turkish for sure.
If you want to classify Turkish market place in your overall capacity or overall transactions, where it stands in your company's activities, Turkish market?
We are among the biggest business units in DFDS. We are divided in different kind of geographies, but the Mediterranean is among the 2 largest units. But definitely the unit which are going to deliver the largest part of DFDS growth going forward. So there is big expectations to the Mediterranean and to Turkey.
From intermodal point of view, what can you say something specifically intermodal system? Because as I know, your category is very large scale.
Yes, DFDS has been in and out of intermodal or trains for the last 10-15 years, and honestly we have never really figured out this to work. And again, it's back to volume and frequency. So when we in 2018 bought this company, we got a significant volume in intermodal, and this we have used to grow our business. And then of course also I think our timing has been pretty okay in regards to environmental logistics. So of course this is also you would say a wave we on about many companies looking into to green logistics. Also the lack of drivers and the capacity of or lack of capacity in general. So that's also helped us. But it's an old business. You need a bit of luck also.
Everybody experiencing pandemic conditions because nobody can predict what's the next. But I think we left behind the big crisis times. I want to learn your personal or institutional experience or impression how to work in such a difficult times. Can you say something about this?
First of all, I hope you are right that we have left it behind. I sincerely hope for all of us. We was heavily hit in 2020 because, volumes just disappeared and we had no cargo on board our vessels. But on the other hand, we also learned the strength of our organization and you would say the loyalty of our customers. We continued sailing with a little bit less capacity or frequency, but we, together with our customer, we decided to keep up the supply chain in order to deliver in Europe. So I think we saw the strength of our business, and we also saw the strength of our organization and the upside by being in Turkey. The crises are not new here. So it drops very, very fast, but it also bounced back very fast. And I think the Turkish people have some strength handling these things, and we have benefited from that, combined with we use the COVID times to trim our business further. So it's been a learning, but I would be glad to avoid the numbers and the things we lost. But it's also been a learning curve or thing for us here in the Mediterranean.
What's your expectation for 2021 and 2022? What is your expectation? What kind of investment or new countries maybe you can include your business area? I want to hear something.
All in all, we have pretty strong expectations for volume. I think especially the exports from Turkey will be extremely strong. This is the feedback we get from our customer and the market. First of all, we are planning to increase capacity further on France and Italy. We just increased capacity on Mersin. So all in all, we are looking into, you could say, strengthen the network we have now, and then of course we look at different kind of markets. It's natural to look into the Black Sea, or it's natural to look to the North Africa market. We have nothing scheduled or firm, but we're always looking and listen to the market and the demands out there.
How do you see your capacity in Turkey in both ship or vessel number or other investment area? Is that enough for your activities or for growing targets in Turkey, in Mediterranean?
It's never enough, but you could say it's never enough. But when we bought the company, we had 14 vessels here. Today we have 18, and we expect when we leave 22, we have 21 vessels here. So you could say we have increased the capacity dramatically here, and this is something we follow closely with our customers, because it's our customers who has to deliver the volumes. We are providing the capacity.
We can discuss a bit about European Green Deal, because transportation or logistics sector is the target of the European Union Green Deal, because emission is a big problem and some restriction is coming what can you say in general, a green logistic or green transportation? Because you are representing the green side of the transportation. Am I right? I don't know.
Yes, I think we do.
Yes,
because
I want to hear something about green or
Yes.
green transportation, and what will be your company's role in this process?
From DFDS, in general, the green agenda is extremely high, and of course it's also a big part of our customers' daily business. We have installed scrubbers or cleaning system on all our vessels here in Turkey. We are doing various things with on our terminals. We just bought 100 electrical trucks from Volvo, and you would say we are looking on various issues. Intermodal is a big part of the green solution in Europe and the world, and you would say more or less 50% of all cargo we carry from Turkey, we move on further into Europe with trains. So I think we are pretty much on the green logistics, and it's something we are working on every day to improve. Shore power we're also looking into on all our vessels. So
we can talk about some leg points of intermodal system, because intermodality is increasing, is growing, but railway systems, sea lines, road transportation, air cargo system, there are some real difficulties for transformation to intermodality. What's your perspective in general about intermodal system?
first of all, I think intermodal or trains, that's unavoidable going forward, because the infrastructure in many countries, there's simply not roads enough to carry the volume. So we need to look at alternatives. But of course, many of these railway networks is also very old, because it's by various reasons from, you could say, used for war in the beginnings and all that. So it's also an old network which has to be upgraded, and there's different dimensions and blah, blah, blah. So it also has some capacity challenges. And I think that's also what we're facing now, and we can see it even in Italy. You know, we have doubled the number of trains we are putting into Trieste now. We are doing almost 60 trains every week now, and we started with 30. And that, of course, has a limitation, because it's built for something else than we are doing today. So there will be some things to be done there. But I think trains is a excellent tool for especially our Turkish customers, because you know they can have more trailers and less truck heads, and it's very simple to drop your trailer in Istanbul and then we deliver in mid-Germany or wherever they want.
I have 2 points in my mind. One of them is your company's dream for a green world. It may be repeat my question, but I want to hear something new. What's your dream in transportation system? Maybe 2030, for example, or 2050, because these dates are important for Green Deal. What is your dream or your company's vision in such a world?
We are all aware of the plans there is for 2030 or 2050, but I find it a bit, it's a bit difficult sitting here and say where we're going to be in 2050. I think our dream is to be the front runner or the best in our business, and delivering the best and the most greenest solution. We also have an ambition to launch our first non-zero emission vessel in 2025. So we are spending a lot of money and trying to develop different kind of you could say, tools to get there. But I think my dream is to be, you could say, the front runner or best in class within the rural business or shipping. This is our dream, I think.
Yes, you are a beautiful and good interview, because you can reply in short answers, as short as your roads or lines, your services. Nice to see that. And finally, maybe you want to give some messages for Turkish logistics sector or transportation companies. We want to hear those messages, if you want.
I think the only thing I will say is that collaboration is important. You know, what's good for our customers is good for DFDS, and we are here to assist the Turkish business society and deliver the capacity into the market. Of course, we also want to earn some money, but if our customers are in good shape, so are we. So that's our target.
Thank you so much. It's really beautiful conversation. Nice to see you again. Nice to hear you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for inviting
Joining
us. Thanks for the
yes. Let's drink tea.
Thank you.
Thank you.